I listen. It's good. It's always good to see you, Carl. I mean, you've always been a mentor of mine, somebody I've always respected very highly. Um, I know if I ever had an issue with something, you're one of the first people I could call, and I know you. I know if I left you a message, I know I'd definitely get a call back from you. So I can't thank you enough for your support.
It might not be within the next half hour, but definitely call back. Oh, it's just Adam.
I'll call him back. He'll be fine. But I appreciate it.
I started to talk earlier about the reason why I was late getting you on this call today. Not that it means anything to anybody watching this, because it's going to be edited later. But I've been working with a local veteran in the Dallas area that I'm going to tell his story, and I just said nobody owes you anything.
Right.
He definitely is responsible for some of the decisions that he's made that have put him where he is.
Right.
But the system really, I think, screwed him over. And I'll just kind of, in a general overview, I want to talk about this real quick, because I see it repeated in everything from a regular old infantry unit to even into the Ranger Regiment. And that is, somebody has an experience in a combat zone that changes their behavior. And that behavior change can be, now they're drinking too much, or now they're getting addicted to pain medications, because in this young soldier's case, he developed a bone spur or something in his foot. So they evacuated him from the theater. He had surgery. They screwed up the surgery, and he ended up getting addicted to painkillers. And then he misbehaved, was AWOL for a couple of days. And instead of the system saying, well, this was a pretty good soldier before, and I'm assuming that because I didn't know him before, but he strikes me as somebody who would have been a good soldier. So instead of saying, well, gosh, how did you get addicted to painkillers, and why are you making these decisions? Instead, they crush his nuts, and he gets bad conduct discharge. He gets thrown out of the military. He loses his education benefits. He loses VA benefits. Now you have somebody that is dealing with an addiction, so they're not getting any help for that. They're absolutely, their self-confidence, their sense of self-worth, all of that is absolutely destroyed, and he gets thrown back into a community where you can't put on a job application you were in the military because they want to know what kind of discharge you had. Bad conduct discharge, they're not going to hire you. Right. So over the course of 10 years, this kid got addicted to some pretty heavy duty drugs. And he came to me referred by a friend through Team Red, White, and Blue a couple of months ago. And his kids had been seized by Child Protective Services. We have very young daughters. And it was a wake-up call to him that said, it's time to grow up. It's time to figure out how to get past this. It's time to take responsibility for my actions. He definitely is responsible for the position that he's in. However, the military system did not do the things that they should have done to help him on the way out. So now I've got somebody, or initially when we started Gallup Few, the charter document said we would help any honorably discharged veteran. A couple of, maybe it was a year, maybe it was 2 years ago, I encountered another veteran who told me his story, and it was very similar to this. He had a misbehavior because of a traumatic brain injury. You have somebody who's an outstanding soldier, makes rank in a very short period of time, takes on a bunch of responsibility. Then there's an IED blast, or a couple of them, and now he's forgetting things. He's misinformation. He's acting weird. And again, the chain of command, instead of saying, well, gosh, why is this person now acting in a different way than he did before the deployment? They said, well, you're whatever it is, let's give you an Article 15 and let's throw you out and let's make you feel like you're worthless and not get the kind of care that you need to deal with the injuries that you receive. So now you have somebody that's got a bad conduct discharge and a traumatic brain injury, and they're trying to figure out how do they put their life back together when the military system that they hoped would give them a head start into life has now hung a 50-pound sandbag around their neck and basically kicked them off the edge of the swimming pool. So we changed the official documents a while back. And so when this kid came, I went with another veteran. We picked him up. We drove him to a treatment halfway house facility where we could make sure that he wasn't into any of the drugs. And from there, he he went and found a job, and we moved him into an extended stay, cheapo motel that I wouldn't want to stay in, but he and his girlfriend are staying there, the mother of his daughters. And through this entire process, I've been working on aligning resources for him. I called a brand new, just stood up VFW. I didn't realize at the time they were brand new, but I just did a Facebook search. Hey, is there a VFW in this community? Saw the page. Also saw an American Legion page. Sent them both messages at the same time. Hey, got a veteran in your zip code that has a job now. He's had all these other problems. He's got a job now. He's walking to and from work. And in Texas, that's not a great thing to walk to and from work. So is there any way you guys might be able to help him out, give him a ride every once in a while? Well, I got an answer back from the VFW guy immediately. Still haven't heard from the American Legion guy. But the VFW guy's been picking him up, taking him to work, picking him up, bringing him back home. And he said, anything you need, consider it. Just ask and I'll help you out. And he even let the guy and his girlfriend come over to the house and do laundry. So what happened here is he doesn't get his first check from his job until next Friday or Saturday, and he's completely out of food. He and his girlfriend got nothing to eat, got no money, got nothing in the bank, got no car. They have a job now, and they've got income that's coming, and he's already got another opportunity that he's pursuing as a result of this. But I went online and bought a $75 Visa gift card and emailed it to him so he can go to the grocery store this afternoon and buy some food so they have something to eat for the week. So that's that kind of veteran. And I'm not saying this to brag about what we do. I'm saying this because where else can a guy like that go? Right. Because he's got a dishonorable discharge. Nobody else is going to even look at him because of that. And I think he's got grounds to appeal that and maybe get it upgraded. So once he gets his life back in order and he demonstrates, that he's put the other stuff behind him, I think he has a good shot at it. And we'll connect him with resources to try and make that happen. But that kind of thing to me, is very rewarding. It's also very stressful because, somebody calls and they say, hey, I hate to ask for help again, but, it's going to be, I don't have any money and I don't get paid for 5 days and we don't have any food. So I got to figure out how to make that happen. And right. There's a lot of folks out there that are like that I don't know about.
And we got to reach them. And I think we're on a good start to do that. I do.
And once again, I talk too much.
No, you don't. I think it's great. I love it. It's I see some of the people that you have out, out and about. I know, there's someone here locally in Arizona that goes across the country, and I haven't physically seen him in a couple months. It's been a while, but I think who I might be talking about, Chris Ranger Bemis.
Right.
Love that guy to death. He's something else, and I know he's a big supporter, and I see him mention Gallant Few every now and then. And
I had a sign up at the Gallant Few webpage here a couple of days ago from a veteran who had just seen the Ranger, just saw the video. And in the video, Bemis talks about working with Gallant Few. And so this guy Googled us, found us, signed up, and has his own story where he went through post-traumatic stress, he went through alcoholism, and was able to, through a lot of pain and suffering and a divorce, finally he's come out on the other side. And he's on the road to healing, but he did it all on his own. And now he's saying, hey, there's other people out there like me. I want to be able to help them. And that's exactly what the AAR concept for Gallant Few is. We got people been there, done that, share the information with somebody else that's going through the exact same thing. What worked, what didn't work.
I love it. And I'm looking forward. I think this is going to be a good year for all of us. Yeah, I just can't say enough of good things about it. I'm really looking forward to this year and doing a lot.
Well, Adam, it's great to talk to you. Congratulations on Heroes Media Group. That's pretty cool.
Appreciate it. And thank you for being a part of it.
It's my honor. It's our honor to do it.
So, well, good stuff, Carl. Well, thank you so much again.